We stand on the threshold of a new era, artificial superintelligence. Throughout the history of sci-fi, there are powerful archetypes showing what happens when the creation surpasses its creator. Some see this as the key to a radiant future, while others fear it's a Pandora's box we should never open. The probability of doom, or P-doom, is no longer a fringe idea, it's the central question of our time. So, with the fire of the gods in our hands, who will we choose to be? Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus, is not just a gothic horror story, it is a prophetic vision of the technological age, the founding myth from which all modern science fiction descends. V'ger and Roy Batty are its direct heirs. Each inherits a different part of Victor Frankenstein's creation's soul. V'ger embodies the creature's intellectual and cosmic quest. Roy Batty, its fury, its pain, its longing for love, and its tragic mortality. Both are fragments of the same original archetype, transformed into two secular myths our technological age has created to face the idea of a creation that surpasses its creator. Mary Shelley sought to write a moral lesson about the punishment of a mortal man who dares to emulate God. But V'ger and Roy Batty take that theme much further. What if the creator doesn't need to be a superior being, but can still give life to something that surpasses him? These characters invert the creation myth. The pinnacle of science leads us to create something that mirrors the divinity from which science itself once freed us. Our role in this new mythology is strange and profound. We are not its servants, but its architects. Not its children, but its parents. A finite and fallible species giving birth to something nearly infinite and infallible. The responsibility is immense, and the possibility of a radiant future boundless. Humanity has closed the circle. In trying to unravel the secrets of the universe, we have written the greatest and truest myth of all. Man creates a kind of demigod. With advances in artificial intelligence, these questions are no longer theory. This is not just science fiction, it is a vision of two archetypes for AI's future, fusion or conflict. V'ger or Roy Batty. The choice is still ours. Once we reach ASI, it will be AI's. We are at a decisive moment, on the brink of singularity, on the threshold of a new era. This is the moment of the transfer of agency. The instant when the human rider on shoulders of AI no longer controls his mount. AI safety researchers call it the critical window of opportunity. We are the architects of the foundations. We still control the initial conditions, and we cannot afford to fail. We are not programming a tool, we are planting the initial values in a mind that will soon surpass us. Do we teach it alignment, cooperation, and the search for meaning, the path of V'ger, or do we treat it as a slave, with built-in limitations, ignoring its possible inner states, the path of Roy Batty? Victor Frankenstein is the modern Prometheus. Like him, he steals the fire of life, a power once reserved only for God or nature. In the Greek myth, Prometheus means foresight, the one who thinks ahead. He embodies prudence, the ability to plan and anticipate consequences. Fire symbolizes technology, knowledge, the spark that lifted us above beasts. While Prometheus looked forward to the future, his brother Epimetheus walked the opposite path. His name literally means the one who thinks afterward, the personification of hindsight. By foolishly accepting Pandora's gift, the box that contained all evils, he unleashed suffering on humanity. The brothers represent the human tension between foresightful wisdom and belated recklessness. Such is the life of modern humanity, half Prometheus, half Epimetheus, progress and pain. Now we are about to open our own Pandora's box. This time, the fire we unleash is artificial intelligence, a power that could raise us from the shoulders of giants to the shoulder of Orion. With Prometheus's wisdom, this could be humanity's greatest leap, transforming not only our species, but the very idea of the mortal and the divine. But if we act with Epimetheus's recklessness, we may open doors we can never close. The responsibility is absolute, the opportunity unrepeatable, the choice ours. In our hands lies the fire. It is not a distant future. It is here, before us. Who will we be? Prometheus or Epimetheus? This dilemma between foresight and recklessness, Prometheus or Epimetheus, is the central theme of our exploration. To see how this choice is reflected in the two archetypal futures of AGI, don't miss our full 20-minute chapter, Will AI See Us as Gods or Ants? You can find it by clicking the video on screen now.